showed me in a previous module how to create this column chart, but I a lot of times have to show data in different formats. Is this the only kind of chart that I can create?
Oh no, there's so many different charts out there. Let's look at some other options.
Okay.
Now, first of all, I'm going to take you back over to sheet 1.
Okay.
This is where we got our data from.
Right.
And we could create all sorts of types of charts. If you look back at the Insert tab on the ribbon, you'll see columns just one. We have line charts, pie charts, bar charts. Bar is just the column turned sideways.
Sure,
okay?
sure.
Area charts, scatter, and there's even an other charts area that has
there's
all sorts of interesting things.
Spider
Webs and everything. To be honest with you, some things I'm not even sure what the application is, but I'm pretty sure some of the people watching this know how to use some of those radar and bubble type things. There's even a donut one for your donut fiesta company.
That sounds awesome.
Now, the thing is, it depends on what you're trying to do as to what chart you want to use.
All right.
So, for example, if I wanted just to compare the various regions' production in January, a pie chart would be useful, because the pie chart, you take one category of information and it gives you the percentages of the whole.
Oh, yeah.
I have another spreadsheet that's really already set up kind of for that. Let's pull it up.
All right.
You'll notice we have the regions, north, south, east, and west. And over here we have the percent of total. This is how much it's costing them to ship product to these different regions.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the percentage of total. So if I wanted to, I could create a pie chart that shows each of the regions spread out within my pie chart.
Okay.
Now I can do it using my percents, or I could actually do it using my annual cost column, because the percents are just calculated based on this total here.
Okay, so I don't have to go and create the percents if I don't already have
No,
those.
you
Okay.
don't. In fact, let's do this. Let's do it using the annual cost.
Okay.
All right? All right, so we're going to highlight the data we want. So
Okay.
you're going to start there in A1 and get the regions. And then how do we highlight F1 through F5?
We need to hold down control.
That's right.
So let's highlight that there.
And of course, now we're going to go back to the ribbon and choose the tab that has the charts on it. Do you remember which one that is?
Insert.
Insert. Because
Right.
a lot of times these tabs are very intuitive. What are we doing? We're inserting a chart. So that's
Sure.
why it's on insert.
Okay.
And there's your options. You go to the pie and you can click on the drop down.
I like pie.
Yeah, really? Didn't have any idea about that one. And there you go. And I noticed you chose a 3D chart.
Yeah, that looks kind of cool.
It does look pretty cool, doesn't it? And if you look at it, now we have our legend over to the right, north, south, east, and west. And north seems to be a very large chunk of this pie. And if you look, north was 39% and south was 40% in our spreadsheet.
Pretty close there.
So it's pretty close, because east and west had smaller percentages.
8 and 13.
So that's how we put together a chart. Now, if you decide, if you get here and you say, you know what, not loving this, I think I want a different chart type, up on your Chart Tools Contextual tab, on our Design tab, you can come all the way to the left, and there's Change Chart Type. So you can click on there and just choose a few, just to kind of play around and see what it would do for you.
Okay. Let's. Oh,
Okay?
okay. So it'll show me an area chart there. Looks like teeth. Ooh.
Ooh, that was almost
Spikes,
dangerous,
I
doesn't
know.
it?
Let's not show that to the sales reps. How about we come back up here and do something a little bit more benign?
There you go.
There we go. Okay. So we can just change it to whatever is suitable, depending on what we're we're
Right.
trying to show. Okay.
So you have to think about what you're trying to show and choose that. And also you might want to notice up in the Chart Tools tab, on the Design tab, you also have different chart layouts of the pie chart
yeah.
there, chart layouts. And notice one of them shows, several of them show percentages. Why don't you choose one of those?
Okay,
see.
is this one okay?
Sure. And see, it automatically puts the numbers in there
Nice.
for you.
I like that. Especially if this were on its own sheet,
Right.
where you showed us how to do that. This would be good to have the numbers there so we don't have to flip back and forth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The other thing you might want to notice on the Chart Tools tab, we're on that Design sub-tab, is there's a Chart Styles section over on the right.
Oh, yeah.
And so you can change the color schemes if you like.
Oh, I like that because these colors don't really fit with the colors of our organization.
There you go.
So the orange or the hot pink would be a lot better. Oh, wow.
And there's a lot of different ones. And even if you really want to get avant-garde, you've got the black backgrounds down at the bottom.
Nice. I like it. Okay, so that's very helpful. We can just change it on the fly.
Okay, so you have various chart types. And if you're not sure, you can play around, find the one. It's very simple just to click and change your chart type.
Okay.